My name is Israel Villa. I'm 42 years old. Very much system impacted, very much formerly incarcerated. Almost 18 years out of my 42, I spent behind the walls. School to prison pipeline survivor. First contact was in sixth grade, and it never stopped up until this time. I've been home for 6 years now. Um, I have a lot of. I actually nominated myself. I seen it posted, and I was like, man, I know we're hella busy, but I work. I'm blessed, man. I'm honored and I'm blessed. I serve as the deputy director for the California Alliance for Youth and Community Justice, co-directing. So I've worked closely with YJC and as well as our partners across the state. And I will just say that I got an equally amount of love and unconditional love for all of our peoples, right? But if out of this is definitely would be my priority as far as and which is why I'm trying to volunteer to serve as on their board. I learned a lot from my folks from YJC when I first came home this time around and was at a local community-based organization. And I'm out here. I'm a Lobo from Salinas. I'm from up north. You know, I'm not from down. I'm not from LA, but I got a lot of love for my peoples. I've worked hand in hand with them for the last 5-6 years on some of the bills that were listed, AB 392. Much love and respects for all the trips that y'all take. I'm only 3 hours away, but I take the trips too, you know. And one thing I love about YJC and my folks from YJC is, man, they show up. You know, they're a lot like me. I show up for my peoples. As long as I'm available, I'm gonna show up. You know, so again, what I learned from folks like Kim and Fall and Emilio and some of our other badass organizers and partners there is I learned fast, and what I liked about them in my first ledge visits and participating was like they're very, very authentic. They're hella real. You know, they're unapologetic. They speak their truth, and they don't compromise. You know, that's right up my alley. I stand firmly by all my values and convictions. You know, so I've learned a lot. I appreciate everything YJC does. I especially the fact that. They are youth led. I know that youth led is a pretty popular term, but it's pretty hard to actualize, right? And one thing that I really love and respect about YJC is they always bring the youngsters, and I know I know Young Black. I've had the opportunity to attend several events down there when asked for assistance. Again, I'm going to show up. Um, I do have a son also. Unfortunately, the system has impacted my next generation. My son was he got direct file when he was 16 and got hit with a 28-year sentence with 2 strikes. So it's hit my next generation. So it's very, very personal. This fight for liberation that we're in, it's very personal. And I myself am a warrior. I'm a warrior for my people. I finally figured out my purpose is I feel like we're here as a man to protect the women, the children, and the elders, and that goes for everybody, and that's what I want to do as a board member is, continue to work. Again, I've been home 6 years and my trajectory, man, I've been putting it down. If I could toot my own horn real quick, we've been doing our thing together, but I see as a next step in my trajectory in my career is next level is to start serving on some of these boards. Hopefully, eventually, in the next few years, maybe get into a foundation and get all of us some paper, right? Maybe by then they'll embrace some formerly incarcerated folks. So what I bring, I think in my role with the Alliance, definitely some fundraising opportunities. We're already doing that anyways. We try to get funds for all of our grassroots organizations in the 13 counties that we're in. I'm a circle keeper, so I like to work with young men, or I don't discriminate whoever wants to participate, but I could see maybe working with some of our formerly incarcerated young folks and returning citizens. I'm also an artist, and yeah, it would be an honor and a pleasure to serve as on YJC's board. And thank y'all.